Everything is for the best. Doesn't matter how difficult the challenge is. We don't ask for challenges, Rabbi say. We don't ask for challenges, but when we get them, when we go through things, we have to remember that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the Kol Yachol. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is everything. And everything is Ratzon Hashem. And Hashem loves you more than any type of love you could ever fathom. So yes, Kulam Shavim L'Teva. What perspective are you looking at your life? What perspective were they looking at their life? From the perspective of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of Emun and Bitachon, and realizing that Hashem has a plan for every one of us? Or from like, this is very painful now, and I don't get it, so everything's terrible. This is something that I think is very important lesson in our lives to deal with, because we're always going through stuff. Klal Yisrael is going through things. On a personal level, we're all going through things. People are going through financial things, marriage things, children things, it's war things, new politics. It's endless. So many things. How do we look at it? What perspective do we have? Now, I'm not saying we have to be on the level of Sarah Imenu, because we can't. Even if you're like, yeah, we have to. Well, you can't. It's too high. But 5% better, you could probably do. You could probably open up a sefer on Emunah and Bitachon and learn another minute a year, another minute a month, maybe 5 minutes a month, 5 minutes a day. Yeah, the Shara Bitachon. The Shara Bitachon Chavos Halvavos, they have a beautiful art scroll translation of it if you don't know how to read Hebrew. Gorgeous. And you learn, who is Hashem? How much does Hashem love me? What are the 7 qualities that you need for Bitachon? And does Hashem have this? Of course He does. What are they? How much does Hashem love me? How often does Hashem think about me? When was the last time you worked on it? So everybody say, I'm not saying that we should be on these levels, because we can't. But we for sure could do a little better in our emunah and our bitachon and trusting Hashem. And then when we go through hard things, we'll be prepared. Do a preemptive strike. That's what you have to do. Don't wait for hard things and then be like, okay, it's time to learn about emunah and bitachon. Let's go. Like, I can't. I'm struggling now. Trauma, this, that, whatever. So do it before. Make a preemptive strike. That's what a preemptive strike is. You go there first and you make sure that you're ready, you're prepared, so when the thing happens, you're ready to go. So it's an important thing. We see from Sari Imenu Kulam Shavim L'Teva, we see that everything Hashem does is for the best, no matter how hard your life is, no matter what you're going through. So if you could work a little bit on trusting in Hashem a little bit more, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's for sure easier if you work on it, if you learn about it. Then everything changes, our lives change. And like I said before, we all go through things. So you have nothing to lose and only to gain by becoming closer to Hashem. Because in the end of the day, after 120 years, we're going to know everything like that. Everything's going to be clear as anything. The Olam HaEmes, you're going to see everything, you're going to laugh at everything. And you're going to realize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was the righteous judge. Everything Hashem did is for our benefit. Now it's hard to see. Okay? That's part of it. That's part of Bechir. That's part of Yitzhara. But at the end of the day, this will change your life. There's no question about it. It will change your life. So work on it. Think about it. Look at Sarah's life. Look at Yosef's life. And be like, Kulan Shavim L'Teva. How could that be? Well, it could be if you change your perspective, if you realize who Hashem is. So think about that. That's idea number 1.